Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Paulina and I got the gastric sleeve gastrectomy surgery on August 1st, 2019. And as of today, I am 125 pounds down. In this specific video, I am going to be going over 10 different things that I feel someone should know that's considering the surgery or going through the process of getting this specific surgery. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching. All right, so let's start off with number one. So number one, I want to talk about gas pain after surgery. It is a real thing. They talk about it in my pre-op classes, and you're kind of like, they kind of explain it as like just like uncomfortable feeling. It does happen when you're in surgery or after surgery, I'm sorry, you get gas pains on your chest and underneath your chest. And honestly, the only thing that helps you is to walk. The nurses tell you, and that's the last thing you want to do. You don't want to go walk, but that's the only thing that helps you. Thank God my husband was there because he was like, let's go, Paulina, let's go walk, let's go walk, let's go walk. And that was really the only thing that helped me during that time. Okay. Number two is the first month is rough. For me, it was the first month through the second month. It was really rough for me. It was just, I feel like, let me just talk about myself. You know, I dealt with my emotions with food. So not being able to eat when I was stressed out, when I was whatever, like after surgery was really, really hard for me. And I think it was just, me not being able to use food as a way to relieve stress was super hard for me. So I did different things. I mean, the first month for me was very difficult. I was in bed. I didn't want to get out of bed because I didn't have energy. You're not eating and all of that, so you barely have any energy. So you're kind of like stuck in this weird mental cloud. I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to like go back to that moment, but I just remember it being really rough. And I know a lot of people reach out to me on Instagram during the first month and the second month saying, does it get better? It does. It does get better. I feel like around 2.5 months to 3, I was good. I felt good. I was more to myself. I was more, had more energy and all of that because you're eating a little bit more. But for me, I personally was on liquid for 6 weeks. So I had no energy for the first 6 weeks after surgery. It's just really trying to stay positive during that time, finding different things. Like I love to color. I get the coloring books, like the adult coloring books. I love to color. I was reading. I mean, I was watching shows, and I was walking. Like I'd make sure to go and walk, get some fresh air and I was with my dogs. Just all of those things, anything that makes you feel better, other than eating, which was hard because I was always eating. Okay, number 3, it's a full-time job after surgery, especially in the beginning with liquids. So I personally, if you've watched my previous videos, you would have seen that I actually went back to the hospital 2 weeks. I think it was my 1 week post-op appointment. I went back because I was dehydrated. My doctor saw my eyes were yellow, my tongue was white. He could immediately tell that I had to go back to the hospital, and I went back to the hospital and I was there for another 5 days. So it made everything so much longer. So I was on liquids for 6 weeks instead of the original. I think it was going to be 1 to 2 weeks, which made it really, really hard. So it's really a full-time job. I literally had alarms on my phone. After that, when I learned the hard way, having to go back to the hospital, I had, timers on my phone, and I made sure that I met all of that. That was in the liquid stage. Then when I went to start eating, the same thing. Timers on my phone, making sure that I was meeting my protein goals. And I also had timers for my vitamins. So it's just really, really staying on track and realizing that that is the most important part of your life at that time. This is a one-time thing, and you're only going to be able to get the surgery one time. So you don't want to waste it. That first year is the year that it's gonna be the time to make it happen. And if you waste a month, 2 months, 3 months just because you're being lazy and not motivated, then you did this entire surgery for no reason, honestly. I just deleted my notes. Oh, there it is. So yeah, number 3 was everything is a full-time job with the water, the liquid, and the vitamins. Leading me to number 4, vitamins are forever. And I talk about this in our pre-ops classes. I went through Kaiser. Vitamins are forever. When I don't take my vitamins, I feel like complete crap, I need my vitamins. So I take 2 multivitamins and 3 calcium. I have a video focused on that. I take the Bariatric Advantage. It has all of the things that we need instead of going to the store and getting a million different pills. Being a bariatric patient, we're gonna lack in our vitamins, right? Because we're eating a little bit compared to before. So if you don't take vitamins, you're not gonna reach that. And then there's so many other things that can come with our health because we're not taking our vitamins. So we need to remember that vitamins are forever. It's not temporary. It's forever. Like this week, to be honest with you, there was yesterday, actually Saturday, I only took 1 multivitamin. I didn't take my calcium and I didn't take my multivitamin in the morning because I forgot my pills and I felt it. So it's just really, really, really important to realize that it's, again, setting up timers. I have timers for them and I make sure to take them. So yeah, vitamins are forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've heard this and I hate it when people say that it's the easy way out. It's not at all whatsoever. It's actually the hardest thing that I've ever had to do. Yes, they cut out, 85 to 90% of your stomach. So we are able to eat a little bit, but you are choosing what you're eating. So yes, we can only eat the 3 to 4 ounces, right? Once you're a little bit farther out after surgery, but we're choosing what to eat. Am I gonna eat like turkey, right, with cheese that's high in protein, or am I gonna eat, I don't know, a handful of chips? Now that I'm 7 months post-op, I can eat things and I have not gotten sick. I have not gotten sick, which is crazy. Well, actually it's not crazy because I eat really good. But like, for example, yesterday was my brother's birthday. I had a bite of a cake and I didn't get sick. I've had a handful of hot Cheetos and I didn't get sick. And it's not that I'm testing it. It's just sometimes I give in and it is scary, but I haven't gotten sick, which I'm kind of like, I don't know, because I hear horror stories, right? People say the dumping syndrome, and that's something that I don't have on here, but let's just talk about that. They do talk in our pre-op classes about something called dumping syndrome. So if you eat too much fatty food or sugary food or something that just doesn't sit good in your stomach, you can have dumping syndrome, which means you will get sick, and it could be right away from both ends. I didn't put that as a top 10, but now that I'm talking about it, that is something that you should consider, but it should not be a reason why you do not get the surgery at all, at all. So no, it is not the easy way out whatsoever. People that say that, I feel, are just negative and have no idea about the surgery and have not even done any research. People just get scared of the thought of surgery, especially if it's a loved one, and they'll say things that think are helping but are not, and that's one of them. Saying that it's the easy way out, that you can exercise and that you can eat healthy. People that are doing this is last resort. I've done millions of ways of trying to lose weight, right? I've done Herbalife, I've done working out twice a day, I've lost the weight and gained it back. It's just I knew this was my last resort, and I'm not taking this for granted. The next thing was people will treat you differently. It is true. They used to say this and I was like, what? People that knew me before and I lost a lot of weight, right? You get that attention. They're gonna be like, oh my God, Paulina, you look so good. Oh my God, you lost so much weight. Oh my God, here comes Skinny Minnie. Like, it just goes on and on and on. And it makes you feel good and stuff, but sometimes it's awkward because it could be around a lot of people and you don't know how to react to it. And I know I just kind of smile and say thank you. And then there's people that will kind of look at you and they've noticed that you've lost weight, but will kind of just give you like these stares, and it makes me feel uncomfortable. There's been a lot of things, or people that don't know you at all, and of course you're gonna get more attention when you lose weight, which is sad to me. It really is. But yes, I get more attention. And even beforehand, if you've known me personally, you know how outgoing I am, you know how loud I am. So I already have good relationships with a lot of people, and even with strangers I say hello, how are you, I'm just that type of person. But I do notice still a difference being 125 pounds lighter, just getting a lot of different attention, and people that probably wouldn't talk to me before. Like, for example, I'm married, but like just guys in general, someone that wouldn't look at me before looks at me now, and it's kind of like, all right, you know, whatevs. But it's just crazy because, like I said, they talk about it in your classes and you're just like, all right, yeah, whatever. But it's a huge difference. It's a huge difference. People will also treat you differently. Like, for example, if you go to a family event, and I don't know if people do it on purpose or not, but they'll kind of stare at you at like what you're eating, right? Because they're kind of like looking at you like, should you be eating that? Or people will tell you, should you be eating that? Or if someone's eating chips and they offer it, they're like, wait, can you eat that? So it's just things like that. And I don't think people do it to be rude, but it is a natural thing if they know that you got that surgery. And those are things that you just have to deal with, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's not a huge deal, but it does happen. Next thing is support is everything. It really, really is. My husband has supported me through the pre-op classes. When I brought it up, he was like, let's go, you know, whatever it is that I want to do, he supported me with it. I know that there's other people that I've met that their husbands weren't supportive at all, and that has a lot to do with your journey. It does. You just have to be around people that support you with it. You know, there's also going to be some people that just don't know about surgery, so that they're kind of negative with it, but you just have to kind of show them and teach them what you've learned. And then once they start seeing you blossoming and becoming someone so much better, then they're kind of like, wow, this was a really, really good thing for you. And at the end of the day, you have to make your own decision, not someone else. So just always remember that. Also, if you don't have a supportive household, I'm not saying don't do it. I'm saying find support. So online, Instagram, reach out to me. I will message you. Even if you need me to walk through everything with you, I will be there to message, to talk to you when things are like not making sense or seem like there's not a light at the end of the tunnel, because there is. But finding support is everything. It's everywhere, okay? And it could be with your closest friends, your spouse, your parents, your social media. You just have to have a support group. Okay. Next is everyone's journey is different. Absolutely. Everyone's journey is different. I find like on social media, it's very easy to compare, not just with weight loss, with everything, right? Like who has a bigger house, who has better makeup, who has a better car, whatever. But with losing weight, I feel like so many people compare themselves with each other. And I feel like that's a natural thing. I'm not saying it's wrong, but instead of comparing yourself, look at it as motivation. For example, with me, I don't feel like I'm on my game right now of working out. And I follow a lot of people that are like working out every day. And I'm just like, ooh, you know, I work out like 3 to 4 times a week. But I'm like, I need to do at least 5 right now. I'm 7 months post-op and my weight loss is slowing down. And I know I need to do something to restart it, kick it up, because I'm getting close to my 12 months. It will be here so fast. It's already past 6 months. And I feel like I just got surgery yesterday. But yeah, everyone's journey is different. Don't compare yourself to other people, because someone lost 5 pounds one week and you lost 0. It is what it is. It's your journey, and that's just what it is. Of course, if you are not putting 100%, then change. Yes, you don't want to lose this opportunity. Like I said earlier, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Don't waste it. So if someone is motivating you to do better, then yeah, that's awesome. Take that motivation and do it. But don't just sit there and be like, wow, they lost 10 pounds and I lost 5. That person probably lost more weight because they're counting their protein, they're drinking their water, they're meeting their vitamins, and they're working out. That's what it is. Okay, so if you, of course, there's weeks where you still do that and you lose 1 pound or 0 pounds, you can't be upset with yourself because you still met your goals, but you didn't lose the weight. But if you're not losing the weight and you're not putting in the work, then of course, change it. That's it. There's no excuses. Just change it. This surgery, the next one is this is going to change your life. 100% in a million different ways, in every aspect of your life. It's going to change your life. Losing weight, to me, I've always been heavier, but like I've mentioned before, I've always been a very confident and outgoing person, and I didn't think that my weight held me back the way that it did until now. So just simple things like going to a theme park, and not having to be like, oh, am I gonna fit, you know? sitting in an airplane and not worrying about getting an extender. Sitting on a chair, honestly, I used to like make sure that it was sturdy before I sat on it. There's just so much stuff. Buying clothes, right? I don't have to buy plus size clothes now, even though this is a men's shirt because I like the shirt. But no, seriously, just fitting into regular clothes, actually getting 5 outfits and trying them on, and you're not buying the outfit that fits you only, you're actually buying the outfit because you like it, and you have to choose between the 5 because you don't want to spend for 5. I've never experienced any of those things. I used to always go for the black shirt, the black dress, whatever it was, and that's the option that I had. I didn't have options on what it was that I was going to wear for an event, which sucked, right? I would do my makeup really good. I would wear cute shoes. I would do my hair cute, whatever, and I would wear the same exact type of outfit for everything, because I didn't have options. So those are things that have changed my life. Mentally, I'm like on a completely different like journey with my mind, just the way that I think about things. I'm just so positive now. Even my husband tells me now, like, just my personality and just like the way that I am, it's so much different. Even though I didn't think that I was like grumpy or whatever, he was just like, dude, it's just your whole energy is just like psh. So sorry, I'm like getting emotional, but no, it's just crazy. Everything, like, honestly, one of the biggest reasons I did this surgery, and I haven't really talked about it, is to get pregnant in the future. And I didn't want to get pregnant at 304 pounds. And, you know, if it's in God's plan, I will get pregnant. Not now, I'm not trying, but like in the future. But that right there is going to change my life. I can't imagine getting pregnant at 304 pounds. Like, I really can't. You know, gaining more weight and then having to lose weight and having zero energy for my kid, that's not fair at all. So, yeah, and I feel like it's also changed my relationship with a lot of different people. Because I'm just different. Like I've always said, I want to be a better everything, better daughter, sister, wife, friend, all of that. And I feel like this surgery, this once in a lifetime experience has given me that, has just made me a better version of Paulina, which is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last but not least, this is the scariest thing that I wanted to talk about, was the statistics that my doctor gave me is that 50% of people that get the vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery gain their weight back. Might not be all of it, might be 5%, 10%, 15%, 50%, 100% or more. Honestly, unfortunately. And that's something that they talked about in our classes, and that's something that he talked to me about in my appointments with him. Is like, he's always tells me, Paulina, you're doing amazing, you're losing so much weight, you're on track, you're motivated right now, but stay like that, because after the honeymoon stage, after the 12 months, even right now at 7 months, it's so much harder to lose weight, and it's so easy to get frustrated when you see 1 pound loss on that week when you worked your butt off. But that's just part of the journey, and it's so easy to just give in and be like, whatever. And now I can eat a lot more than I could at 2 months. So I can't imagine how much I'm going to be able to eat at 9 months, at 11 months, at 12 months, and 15, and so on, right? 2 years, 3 years, I can't even imagine. But it's just remembering the struggle and the year right now. And that's why I'm so glad that I'm documenting everything and that I'm very open on social media, because it's helping others, but it's also helping me stay on track fully 100%. And I'm going to be able to stay on track regardless. And I know it's going to be tough. I know it's tough for a lot of people, but I feel like we just have to remember how hard we worked and how we feel at this moment. And I don't want to feel like I felt 7 months ago. And that's the truth. But it is scary when they tell us 50% of people gain weight back, or all their weight back. And I'm just like, what? But then I tell myself, I will not be that 50%. I won't, I can't, I won't. I'm not gonna let myself get back to that. So yeah, so this video got a lot deeper than I thought. I was just trying to give 10 different things that you should know before surgery. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please comment on the bottom. Please subscribe and share it with someone that you feel that is considering surgery and that this might help them. Comment, like I said, comment down below, ask questions, or follow me on Instagram at body-mind-and-soul_VSG. Message me on there. I'm always on there. I will write back as soon as I can. And that's it. So thank you so much, you guys, and have a good Sunday. Bye.